So my role is actually to set the policy and the strategy of the Onassis Foundation regarding culture. Our job is not actually just to do productions. Our job is actually to trigger discussions. Our job is to be agitators and curators of public curiosity through culture, through education, and through health. And we do that in order to change the world, I suppose. First of all, it all starts with people. So it was interesting that the minute I saw Alice, there was a wonder there. And when I saw her work, there was a story, a very personal story, so personal that could be shared with anyone. And there was emotion, there was science, there was sense and sensibility, and the idea of bringing a person who has this particular kind of personal view towards things like sweat, bodies, and the world inside her and around her was the absolute motive to invite her to Athens, because I wanted to see what this mind can do and what these bright eyes can see in an interesting city such as Athens. Because for us, Athens is our battlefield, Athens is our playground, and we want more people with us in order to fight together, and we want more people with us in order to play together. Athenian sweat is not the people of Athens. Athenian sweat is the sweat of the city. So it's definitely the people, but all of them, every single one of them who has actually stepped the foot on this city, and they've been doing that non-stop for the last 4,000 years. And that does not happen in many cities around the world. So it's the Athenian sweat of a city that also went through a lot. We had to sweat a lot lately. And that sweat was either difficult or cold, I would say. But now it's different, because now we can run again, we can dance again, and be fearless again, I suppose. So I think that when it comes to the Athenian sweat, I'm thinking of all the stories that happened, all the stories being told and untold. And I'm sure that Alice will not be the same person in a year from now. And of course, she wouldn't be the same person even if she was staying in London. But if you're in your city, you think you know everything already. You cannot have the fresh eye that you need in order to see things that are on your table. So bringing her to a city like Athens, which is not just like any city. And I'm not saying that Athens is an exception per se, but it's definitely exceptional. I think that, especially right now, Athens is the city to be. And I think that we are all lucky for being here. And I think that we are lucky having Alice here. The future of the future is the present. The future of the past is the present. So no, there's no such thing as ancient history. History happens now, and it's all together. Athens is not a theme park where you go and see the ancient Greek heritage, and then you go somewhere else to see the contemporary expression. It's all one, and this is exactly what makes it so interesting, that all the layers are there at the same time, all the contradictions are there at the same time. So it's all about the present. So if something is interesting, if something is exciting, if something is actually giving you this kind of curiosity that you need in order to get some pleasure out of it and get some purpose out of it, then this is what matters, and this is contemporary. Because contemporary is all about being contempo, is all about being relevant with the situation, with the now, with the where, and with the people.